Hi, I'm Siobhàn from www.eventualmother.com. We're going to do a quick tutorial as to how to tie a wrap sling today. Wrap slings are quite simple in design. They're generally just a large piece of fabric. Some of them you need to fold over before using, folding lengthways. Others, like this one, you can use as they come. What you need to do is find the middle points, and you can generally do that by a button on being on the front or a tag, whichever the particular brand uses. What you want to do is pop that flat against your tummy, cross it over at the back. If you hold one side with the opposing hand, grab the other one and swing it over your shoulder. You want to do the same with that other one that you had a hold of, making that as flat towards your back as possible, and that's what's going to distribute the weight most evenly. If you then pull both of those excess pieces ahead of you, and you'll want to pop them through the tummy band that's the first part's created. So do that on both sides. Then what you want to do is decide which side's going to go closest to you and which side's going to go furthest apart. This is just the way I prefer to, but it really can go either. You want to overlap them ever so slightly. And then again, opposing sides, so this shoulder I'll hold with that hand, this one I'll hold with that hand. Cross them over the back and the front, and cross them over the back again. There's a bit of wiggle room on that, depending upon how big you are and how big the sling is that you're using. Some you might not be able to double over that many times, others you'll be able to do more. And it's a preference as to whether you want it to tie at the front or the back, or maybe even the side. That's as simple as it gets in terms of tying it. So the next part is to pop the child in. So I should do that now. Okay, so the next bit is popping the child in. What you want to do is pop them on your shoulder and work out which shoulder. It's the opposite shoulder to whichever piece of material is closest to you. So this part is overlapped by that part, so this is the part I do. So pop the child over, put your arm through and grab one foot and pop it through. You want to place that over their bottom. And the piece of material should stretch from kneecap to kneecap, and that's what's going to create the nice M shape, which is the best for their hips. So you have them in a bit of a hug hold. You do the same on the other side, pulling the material as close to the baby, and pop them in that little M shape. If you just jump them up and down, that's what will find the right position for you. Make their legs wrap around you a little bit, and then you want to pull that the main stretch of fabric that we put on your tummy first. That bit that's become the middle band, and you just loop that over their feet and then straighten it up and put it up their back. Okay, once you've done that, you just want to kind of wiggle them around until you found the right position. Again, you want to, it's the end that you're looking for, and they need to be at head height, kissable height. So once they're like that, they're in the best position. That'll distribute the weight best for you, and it's the best kind of position for them. It's as similar as they can get to still being in the womb, so it's very comforting for them, and you tend to find that babies will fall asleep quite quickly. If you're moving around and leaning backwards and forwards and your baby's still not got much head control, you can use one of these to just support their neck. They're really handy in terms of multitasking. I mean, in this thing I can breastfeed him as well as cooking, doing the dishes, etc. So they are pretty nifty for time saving. If you've got a smaller child than this, you'll tuck their legs inside a bit, and you'll do that as a froggy sort of position, so their feet are together and their legs come out like that. Once they start straightening their legs, that's when you can pop the legs outwards like this. So this is what the back looks like. You see it's crossed over and it's flat against the back, so that it's not, you don't want it to be taut, you don't want it to be twisted, because that's what could potentially give you some pressure points. When you walk in this position, you could literally walk all day and it will distribute the weight nicely. And Harrison's quite the fan. Aren't you, love? Okay, thank you. Bye now.